Welcome back. As we look around Middle Georgia right now, a good amount of that sunshine. It's been a hot afternoon. A lot of temperatures are hovering around the mid 90s, and many of our real feels are still in those triple digits. The forecast expected for today has not occurred, save for the fact that it was a cloudy morning. We've had plenty of sun this afternoon, and the rain has been very, very limited. None of these little showers have really been able to develop into full-on storms. I've seen little dots popping up here and there that will dissipate very quickly after, so nothing has been able to sustain itself. A little bit of shower activity right now down near McRae, and we also have some activity in Baldwin County, but that seems to be all at this time. So yeah, as a result, things are still pretty hot out there. We continue to peek at the rain totals in the last 12 hours, and what you're seeing is rain from earlier this morning disappearing from here. In other words, most of the region has not gotten rain so far today. It's been pretty dry. It's just been very humid. Wet spot Soperton at about 1/5 of an inch. So as we continue to move on forward, there will still be rain chances, but I don't think they're at 40 to 60%. It's probably closer to like 20% at this point as we continue through the evening, unless we suddenly start to see development as the sun sets, which is possible, but looking unlikely. 96 for our high today. That is 2 above the average of 94. No record this time around. Of course, we set the record on Monday at 102. The last 2 days, the record was from a heat wave in 1952. This one, obviously not part of that. 74 was our wake-up temperature this morning. It's about what we were expecting for the low last night. It's what we're expecting for the low again tonight. Skies will stay partly cloudy out there. A little bit of doubt at this lingering storms at this point. We'll see how things develop as we continue through the supper time hours, but activity is very sparse right now. Mid-70s heading into the start of tomorrow, still keeping it a few degrees above average for late July. Of course, only one more day for the month of July. That's going to be our Thursday tomorrow, and it will feature about 40% chance of rain, a little bit less now at the region to see it. Thinking partly cloudy skies, and then on Friday, that is First Friday. It's first day of August, and thinking with this cold front coming in, I've got a 60% rain odds right now. Those could possibly climb. The day should still be partly cloudy overall, but this front will continue to move south, and then we get a low that's going to develop, and being on the northwest side of that is going to lead to plenty of rain opportunity for our Saturday. I'm thinking it's going to be overcast for our Saturday, even though Sunday will be the cooler day thanks to the front being further south and some cooler air settling in behind it. And Sunday itself will feature some pretty good rain chances also. So as for the remainder of this evening, starting to have my doubts about these rain chances going forward. Again, I still think we'll probably get a few storms, but you know, we're 70% just absolutely didn't happen, and it's not going to happen at this point. As for our Thursday, that should be partly to mostly cloudy, and I have a 40% rain odds, but that could go down. All right. You're seeing the trend here, not really suggesting a whole lot of rain. Maybe it keeps a little bit more towards North Georgia. So tomorrow, the rain chances could drop. But the reason why I don't think that'll happen on Friday is because we have that front coming in. And fronts typically stir on some pretty good rain chances. So notice it's also getting pretty hot Friday afternoon. We talked earlier about that heat advisory and how it's been extended to 8 p.m. tomorrow. There is very real chance that it gets extended through Friday as well, if we're going to be seeing this many locations possibly again with heat indexes over 105. But notice how that rain becomes pretty widespread through our Friday evening. So if you've got first Friday plans, don't be shocked if a few things maybe get canceled, and you'll definitely need that rain gear if you plan on going out. 95 for our high tomorrow, and we'll look beyond that coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. We do have a lot of storm chances going forward. Again, tomorrow's odds could drop, but I don't see that possibility on Friday with the cold front coming in. And Saturday, being on the northwest side of a low, that's the area related to lows that typically have the most rainfall. So Saturday is almost like a washout. Sunday a little on the cooler side. And then next week, things get a little interesting with models predicting different things. American thinks it's going to be warmer again with more sun. European thinks it stays cloudy with more rain. So don't be shocked if Tuesday and Wednesday's forecast change even drastically possibly over the next couple of days.